Gravity. It's a motherfucker. Woke up. I've got a fairly simple system. And I live in the light, not in the darkness. I wake up, my body's tuned to that. I've been around people that have to work at night, so I understand, and it's very hard to synchronize with someone that's has to work at night. If you have to work at night and you're not used to it, your body will adjust, but it's really hard. And some people's bodies are just adjusted to work in the nighttime. Now, humans aren't necessarily nocturnal, but they can be. I'm not. There are periods of time where I stay up at night, do the whole night, doing shit, fucked up, sometimes not, off in my head, off in someone else's head. But it settles and I'm calm. I'm so hungry. I have no idea. I'm eating McDonald's, which I almost never get. And I only got it because me and my brother were talking about spicy chicken nuggets. It is the sentimental factor. And the fact that I don't want anything to do with McDonald's food. I just had to get it. I went to go get a piece of paperwork I need. Now this is day 2. I'm supposed to already have my rent paid. But my landlady knows what's going on. I'm experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. And everybody understands because I've lost a loved one. Well, guess what? Here's my loved one. I go to get my piece of paper. Guess what? So, of all the fucking whisper, communicate, I text the lady. She never got the text. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not mad at anybody. I knew I was getting these ashes today. I knew they were sitting up there. I didn't ask them. What I knew, I needed to know. And that's okay. So, did they spring it on me and it fucked me up? Minimally. Oh, there's a lot of stress. A lot of it is because you don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. But if you trust yourself and you trust what you believe in, and you will be in a place where you're going to have faith. If you have a relationship with something greater than yourself, whatever what do you call them? I don't, the Insano style? No. Uh, like 12-step programs call it. Because people get so messed up if you bring in God. and it's understandable. When's the last time God came down and showed up that the people can remember? Well, it was that time he showed up in Mexico with his horsemen and his guns. Remember? Yeah, that guy wasn't God. The Aztecs thought he was. And before that, Christ. These are still men. Yeah. Now, Christ, at least the story that is told gives me something to link up to. Actuality of it doesn't really matter anymore. It used to. Even the possibility left alone finally had to be considered. Well, what if it's just made up? What then? After I ran that through that rabbit hole, I was good. And I'm not sure I actually why that would be so much of a problem in a way. And I can call on my higher self, I can pray for answers. I can be taken, I can be somewhere where I recognize to be the Akashic records, interacting with the individual that I believe to be Christ or my whoever I communicate with that is that for me. Uh, and it's made very clear that I can come back to this state of consciousness, and I have, and it very minimally can I see the workings of it anymore. And that's important because in everything that I do, I can continue to build my faith, grow, act it out, and be in the human condition as a normal human. I feel like I'm a normal human. Well, no, because I'm me. I feel like I'm the. I don't know. I do feel every other human has the same possibility to be the oneness, the point of I am. But when I interact with them, I pick up on where that's at, and I go from there. I probably will eat and then take a nap. I just called in. I've got to get all this money together. I said, look, I'm taking these titles. I want this stuff. So the guy that was helping work on the tractor to get the most money is now going to come and help get the bid instead of me call the pick aparts or whoever. And my ex, who I told I would let her know when I got the ashes, and she will dot 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 is going to not be able to handle it anymore, and I'm not ever going to see her again probably, and just really that really hurts, you know, because she still responded when I was asking her about what she did, where did she go to get her on phone job, how did she start, and could she point me in the right direction? She responded to that text, but a very weird response. And I started getting the vibe like, uh oh. And really, I would never exchange her actually just simply doing that and being in my life as just another human than anything. And I'm still just left like I don't know what to think. And it almost messes me up when I put the ashes in the river. It'll be done. It'll still be beautiful and right. It's like so much emotion to the surface, and it's almost unbearable. And I've worked through it by expressing it and putting it out here because I have to look at myself and I have to say it. But I feel it. It's not empty words. There's feeling. And it's not just, oh, I'm just something subjective and being hurt. No, it's feeling, and I can fucking keep it, am it. And by the time it's done, I feel better because I've managed it correctly. I've expressed it. I've looked myself in the face and I've shared. I've dealt with what if all these, you live in this world like every moment you're on the camera now. Some people try to actually they go with the technology and they spy on people and they hook into that. I didn't hook no. I didn't get involved in none of that. I got involved with this and this and that source. And that feels good. I didn't have to spy or hack on nobody. I don't give a fuck to have to worry about anybody spying or hacking on me. But we have changed our age. The things that were the concerns of the past, we're in a different age now. The technology, it really does change the game. And I'm okay with that.